Good evening. My name is Al Fabrizio. I am the very proud principal of Martin County High School, and thank you for investing in your son or daughter and attending the 2021-22 curriculum night. At Martin County High School, it is all about graduation. It's all about that 4-year on-time graduation and making sure that each one of our students are ready to take that next step when they cross the stage, and they are ready to attend that 4-year school or that 2-year school or that career technical school, or maybe the military, or right into the workforce. So not only do we want to have that celebratory event, we want to make sure that each one of our students is ready for their post-secondary pursuit upon graduation. At Martin County High School, our vision is clear as we aspire to make sure that every student will graduate both college and career capable. We want our students to have options. We want our students to be in a position to be successful. And the key word is every. We have over 2,300 students at Martin County High School, and we want every one of those students to make sure they take advantage of those opportunities and are supported in their pursuit of success at Martin County High School. Quick look at tonight's schedule. Right now, you're listening to a video presentation of our general presentation, and then you're going to get an opportunity to get some exercise in and get across campus and see all of your son and daughter's teachers and get a brief overview of the courses that they're taking this year. We have an incredible administrative team at Martin County High School, and you will get to hear from all of them this evening. And whether it's our administrative team, whether it's our amazing faculty, or it's our incredible non-instructional staff, they're all here for the same reason: to put your son or daughter in a position to achieve at the highest level. I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things this evening. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is a culture that values student belonging. And all the research clearly says that when students have a sense of belonging, they're going to be more successful and they're going to achieve at a higher level. So what is that made up of? First and foremost, we want our kids to feel safe. For learning to happen for kids or adults, they have to feel safe. And along with feeling safe, we want to make sure that our students feel included and want to make sure that they feel accepted. And we will always work on that at the core of our culture at Martin County High School. We know that those healthy adult-student relationships are critical in order for our students to be successful. We want to make sure that each one of our kids has at least one adult on campus that they can go to if they felt they needed to. Hopefully there's 5 or 6 or 7, but at least one on every campus. And I can promise you that our adults on campus will listen to your son or daughter as well as listen to you, as we always strive to communicate with our parents at the highest level. We know our students working with their fellow students in cooperative learning structures is so critical, because we know that's such an important real world skill, and that's something that just enhances the overall learning environment. We want them to experience that incredible school pride. I mean, I feel so fortunate. This is my 11th year as principal at Martin County High School, and I want them to feel that same tiger pride that I do. And a little bit later on, our assistant principal in charge of athletics, Ms. Graff, is going to talk about getting involved, and getting involved at Martin County High School is such an important part of the overall experience. So we talked about belonging. Now I want to talk a little bit about student ownership of learning. And we know this, again, is such a critical area. We want all of our students to be engaged in the learning process. It all starts with belief. When we met with our students in grade level Tiger Success presentations, one of the things that we were very clear about is that we believe in all of our students at Martin County High School. And it's so important for our students to believe in themselves and never let anybody tell you there's something that you can't do, a college you can't go to, a career you can't pursue. You know, everybody has areas that they can grow in and be stronger, but all that means is they're not just there yet. I can promise you all of our adults on campus will give our kids their best each and every day. I know our teachers work so hard to develop those engaging and exciting academic and instructional opportunities. And this is an area that we're really focusing on this year as well, helping our students find their why, that college they want to go to, the career they want to pursue, a path that they would like to follow. And we know when things get tough, or maybe work piles up, or days where there's some struggle, you need to have that why clearly in front of you, so you then have that grit and determination to push through. So we're going to work with our kids to help identify that why. And then finally, from a course offering and program offering perspective, we really have the best of the best combination. We're a Cambridge school, which is an incredible advanced academic program that allows our students to earn college credit and opens up doors for college admission, as well as provides bright future scholarship opportunities. We have over 20 AP courses, over 80 dual enrollment course opportunities, 11 CTE programs, and there we have about over 1,000 kids that are in our career technical education programs, and then we're an AVID school as well. Before I turn it over, I want to talk about a couple of highlights from the 2021 school year. In our ACE exams, as part of the Cambridge program, we had almost 800 students take exams, and we had a pass rate of 89%. 7 subjects had a pass rate of over 90%, and 10 of our 11 subjects the pass rate exceeded the international pass rates from 2019. The 2021 pass rates haven't been released yet. Also, a big shout out to so many of our students in biology and geometry, as well as U.S. history, ELA, and ELA 9 and 10, as their success rates on their exams exceeded the state assessment rates. And even in the area of athletics, academics is a focus, as all 25 of our teams were athletic teams, received the Florida High School Athletic Association Team Champion Award. So there's tremendous academic accomplishments going on every place. So everything is there. The stage is set. Every student, the focus is graduating college and career capable. We're going to make sure that our kids have that sense of belonging, own their learning, and work together with them and with you to make this an amazing, amazing school year. Thank you again for being here tonight, and we can't wait to see the things our kids will accomplish.
Hi, Martin County High School families. It's a pleasure to be talking with you. I'm Kelly Siders. I'm one of our assistant principals here at Martin County High School, and I oversee student services. I'm so glad that all of you are able to come to our open house tonight and get to share your student schedule and check out all the awesome things that your child is doing here at Martin County High School. So first, let me just introduce a couple of our members of the student services team. We have obviously myself, Dean Baxter, Dean Leon, and Deputy Borman and Deputy Coleman. We are the tight-knit group of people on campus that help keep our campus safe, as well as address attendance, discipline, and clinic issues. So if you ever have any concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. So a few things I want to chat with you guys about tonight involves good citizenship for all of our students. It is one of our highest expectations that our students are displaying good citizenship and being respectful to everyone on campus at all times. So part of citizenship means responsibility. So we want to make sure that our students are coming to school prepared, they're dressing for success. We want them to take ownership of their learning and be fully engaged in what's going on in class, be respectful to everyone, including themselves, and make those responsible choices that will lead to positive relationships and staying safe. Just a few reminders of our dress code. We want to make sure that our students are dressing for success. So please, please, please help us reemphasize the importance with your child that they're in dress code. Some of our biggest things that we see on campus are hats. So please make sure that you're asking your child to leave their hat at home. Otherwise, it will be confiscated and they'll have to pick it up at the end of the day. We also want to make sure that we don't have any appropriate messaging on our shirts or anything like that. And our pants are worn at the waist, and skirts and dresses are only 4 inches above the knee. Part of showing that citizenship is making sure that our students are making responsible choices. So this is where we definitely need your help in the dean's office. We want to make sure that you re-emphasize with your student and your child that following instructions is so important and helps lead to positive outcomes. We do not tolerate fighting or vaping on campus, so please, please, please make sure you take a moment to have a conversation with your child and ensure that they're not participating in those inappropriate activities that could potentially lead to consequences. And we also know that when our students come to school and they are present and ready to learn and engaged and attending all of their classes, they are academically successful. Please be advised that our cell phone policy is to make sure that our students are Please be advised that our cell phone policy is really existing to help reemphasize the importance of being on campus. So we want to make sure that students are successful here, and that means that they need to be engaged in their learning. So at no times are students allowed to use their cell phone during class during that instructional time unless they've been given permission from the teacher. If a student is choosing to use their cell phone during the school day in that classroom setting, it will be confiscated and it will have to be picked up at the end of the day. Cell phones will also be confiscated if students are seen on campus recording videos or taking pictures. Those are things that we can't have happen, mainly because of confidentiality, and that's why we also ask you to fill out those forms every year at the beginning of the year. So, what we really need your help with is making sure that your student comes to school every single day and they are ready to be the best person that they can be. So we need to make sure that your child's coming to school with that device charged. Everyone has access to a laptop here, and they're also wearing their lanyard and know what bus they ride. At the bus loop, we do have an awesome little sign, as you can see up on our screen, where it shows where all of the buses are located in the loop. So please, please, please make sure if your child is suddenly going to ride the bus tomorrow that they are aware of what bus they ride. It's been a pleasure talking with all of you, and I look forward to meeting all of you in person and chatting more about what we can do to help support you and your student. Thanks so much. Go Tigers!
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Carlos Perez. I am one of the assistant principals here at Martin County High School, and one of the main areas that I oversee is academic intervention. Our academic intervention team is made up of myself, Mr. Jeff Anderson, who is our graduation coach, and Mr. Chuck DeWayne, who is our intervention teacher. What is academic intervention? So academic intervention is a tool, a support system set up for all of our students, and it really is there to support them when they have academic roadblocks, social roadblocks, personal, family roadblocks, anything that's going to deter them from being academically successful here at Martin County High School. Our goal is to make sure that all of our students graduate on time and are college and career ready. We look at a wide variety of barriers that students may have that may impede them in being successful here at Martin County High School, and we support them throughout the school year. We have a wide variety of ways that you may or may not know that students can graduate from Martin County High School. We have a 24 credit standard diploma, which students obviously can select when they first come in. We also have an 18 credit accelerated diploma as well, in addition to a career and technical or CTE pathway. And we also have an ACE curriculum, which students can look into as well. Any one of these programs would get our students graduated from Martin County High School. Our intervention process really is implemented when students' GPA, credit, or assessment seems to be in some sort of a deficiency. So if we notice that a student's GPA has dropped, if we notice that students don't have the credits after a certain amount of time, if we notice that their assessments, their state assessments, are not where they should be, we immediately jump in. We support, we identify what the barriers might be, and we start to support those students right away. Our intervention team meets with students regularly and the guardian in order to implement a graduation plan. So we look at what is it that the student needs, how are we going to achieve this, the supports we're going to give them, and then ultimately how that's going to help them to graduate on time. Students and parents are informed via progress via phone, text, and email. So we'll keep you informed throughout the entire process. And what's important is that interventions are assessed and changed when progress towards goals are not being met. If we put an intervention plan in together and it's not working, we come back, we relook at it, and we support them in a different manner. Vice versa. If we also see that the implementation plan is working very well, we start looking at what we can hold back from to give the students that freedom, but once again, also keeping in mind that we're there to support them as well. We're excited to really work with all students and all parents. And if you need anything, please feel free to reach out and ask any questions. I'd be happy to answer. Have a wonderful school year, and we look forward to supporting you and your child throughout the school year.
Good evening, Tiger family. Mark Howells, assistant principal. I get the privilege of overseeing the assessments here at Martin County High School. These assessments, whether they're ACT, SAT, common quarterly assessments, unit assessments, or the handful of others that we will take throughout the year, provide your teachers with valuable information and allow them to adjust their instruction to get our Tigers college and career capable. Please encourage your Tigers to give 100% on not only their assessments, but everything they do. Of course, I always have to work in this phrase when I get to speak to anyone. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I know I'm preaching to the choir when I say to the parents, please pay attention to who your children are hanging out with. I can't see the future, but knowing who somebody's friends are does allow me to predict that. And if you surround yourselves with goal-oriented, good decision makers, that's what you end up typically being. So once again, it's a privilege to serve your students and the families here in this community in the role of assistant principal over assessment, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Lauren Graff. I am the Assistant Principal of Athletics here at Martin County High School. On the screen, you'll see a list of our fall sports. We are currently in season. If you are interested in trying out for a winter or spring sport, please visit our website so that you can get information on tryout dates and practice dates. Also, it is essential that student athletes turn in and complete their physical packets before they participate. Getting involved here is really important to us. We want everyone to feel a part of the Tiger family. So therefore, we encourage you to reach out to Mrs. Hurd or Ms. Kenna for information regarding clubs. Here is a list of all the clubs that are offered at Martin County High School. Like Mr. Cal said, show me your friends and I will show you your future. It is important to surround yourself with positive people. So if you join a club, you're going to spend time with people who have the same common interest as you. Again, here at Martin County, we hope that everybody feels safe, feels loved, and feels a part of the family. Thank you and have a great day.
Good evening, Tiger families. Thank you again for participating with us this evening. We have lots of information to share with you, and I just want to wrap up a few little things before we send you off into your Period 1 presentation. The first thing is we have restructured our guidance team, and I want to make sure that you know who your son or daughter's guidance counselor is. Based on student needs, we looked at breaking our team up into programming, grade level, and letters. If you're still not sure who your child's guidance counselor is, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at mchsguidance@martinschools.org or contact Mrs. Persan, the guidance secretary. We will be able to point you in the correct direction one way or another. A couple keys to being successful here, parents, is first, we need your help. Please be involved in your child's academic success here at Martin County High School. And that looks like checking focus regularly and communicating with teachers and counselors. We've also shared this importance with our students as well, encouraging them to check regularly, not to wait till the end of the semester or the end of the quarter to check their grades, but to be checking regularly and communicating with their teachers and their counselors what their needs are. We also need our parents to ensure that the students have tools to be successful, such as their district laptop. Although we're not doing instruction just on a laptop, our teachers are using it as a tool to enhance the academic experience. And paper and pencil is still just as good as it's always been, because we do need to do some activities that way as well. We'd also like to encourage students to be active learners in the process, and we need your help ensuring that the students do that, because we know that when they engage in the learning and they're actively participating, that's when they're going to get the most from what they're learning in their classrooms. Tonight's schedule is on the screen. Our presentation should end at about 6:20 p.m. And then at 6:20 to 6:30, you'll hear the class expectations from your period 1 teacher. And then you'll go across campus to period 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Remember, parents, this is an opportunity to hear what the class expectations are, the class materials needed are, but it's not, however, a parent conference. So our teachers will definitely take your information down if you'd like to set up a meeting in the future. We also know that some teachers are not able to attend this evening for various reasons. They should have a sign posted on their door with some information to share with you. But we also have that information posted throughout campus to let you know which teachers may or may not be present this evening. And if you find yourself in a situation like that, please don't hesitate to stop by the Media Center and meet and greet with the admin team from 6 to 7:30 p.m. And also the Florida room will have our school counselors from 6 to 8. So stop in and say hi. We'd love to connect with you. Thank you again for being a partner in this educational journey for your student. We look forward to making it a great year. Have a good evening.